Hello there. It's Thursday, 25th of February, and this is a message to all parents. I hope you're well. What I'd like to do briefly is to outline what our plans are for reopening, for testing, and just to talk a little bit about GCSEs and face masks moving forward. So you will have seen there's been a number of government announcements this week with regard to GCSEs, reopening, testing. So if I talk about testing first, secondary schools are required to offer 3 tests to students, after which they will be asked to test at home. So with regard to those first 3 tests, we plan to offer the first one next week before opening on March the 8th. What we'd like to do is to invite students in years 9, 10 and 11 next Wednesday, and students from years 7 and 8 on the Thursday. We will stagger the process. So we will invite groups of students in at certain times of the day to avoid overcrowding or too many students in at the same time. So those 2 days will be set aside for that first test. Then all students will return to school on Monday, March the 8th, for back to business as usual. However, on that first day back, we will offer the second test to students in years 9, 10 and 11. And then on the Tuesday to years 7 and 8, and then we will use Thursday and Friday of that week to complete the testing process. By doing that, it enables us to follow government guidance by actually spreading the test between 3 and 5 days between each one. After that, it is the government's expectation that students test at home, and there will be further information about that. So those are our plans. I will write to you in the next couple of working days to confirm those arrangements, and also within that letter to request consent for your child to actually take the tests. Okay. Moving on from that, if I could just quickly mention a couple of other things. You will have seen today, particularly if you're in year 11 or a parent of a year 11 student, that the government made the announcement about what GCSEs are going to look like. Essentially, they're going to be teacher-assessed grades. So what we will do is we will follow the same processes that we did last year, which were thorough and fair. We were due to have mock examinations in the last 2 weeks of this term. We're going to move those back. We'll call them something differently. They will be assessments, and we will hold them on the first 2 weeks after Easter. That will enable everybody to have 3 clear weeks back, getting back into the routine of school. Then we have the Easter break, and then we will move forward after that. The other thing that the government has asked is that face masks are worn in lessons by students where social distancing is not possible. And we will be following that guidance, and our expectation will be that students will do that up until Easter, after which it will be reviewed nationally. So if I could just ask parents to make sure that your child has a durable face mask and that they bring it in daily, because that is going to be our expectation. So, as I said just a bit earlier, I will write to you now and flesh out the details of the arrangements. But I wanted to give you the heads up as soon as possible about that's what our plans are for next week and the week beyond. Really looking forward to see everybody come back and get back to business. As ever, please telephone in or email us at hello@voy.hlt.academy if you have any queries or any questions. I'll leave it there for now. All the best, and I'll speak to you again soon.